Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Clickmates. And today I have a white cloth and I'm gonna disappear behind it. Whoa! Where'd I go? What the fuck? It's like poop on it. I've been wearing a poop hat this whole time. Didn't even know that. Today I'm gonna be talking about the top 10 video games of 2015. I did a top 5 disappointing games of 2015. If you want to go and check that out, it'll be in the description below. I highly advise you to go and check that out because one of the games on this list was also on that list. I will be explaining it myself in a little bit. So, this is my choice. These are my choices. I haven't played, disclaimer, I haven't played a lot of the games that came out this year. Let me just name a few. Star Wars Battlefront. I haven't played Just Cause 3. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I haven't played Rainbow Six Siege. I haven't played Cities Skyline. Pillars of Eternity. I haven't played Battlefield Hardline, like that was gonna make it. I haven't played Life is Strange. Haven't played Xenoblade Chronicle X. Guitar Hero Live or Rock Band 4. Haven't played Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection, Her Story, or any of that. So those are just a few of the games I haven't played. One of those is your top game of the year. Don't be offended because I haven't played it. I mean, there's no way I could know what those games are like. I'm getting a lot of those for Christmas though, so this list may change. I have a feeling Just Cause 3 is going to make it on there after I do sit down and play it. But these are in no order. I will go ahead and say my game of the year is... I will fuck you like a pig. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I had too much fun with that game. I'll get to it when I get to it though. Starting off the list is Bloodborne. What a fantastic game this was. Awesome entry to the From Software series, the Dark Souls series, whatever you want to call it. Technically a whole new IP for them. It shares the same characteristics, but it changes the aesthetic, changes the environment to like an old gothic England or whatever. It's really interesting. I like the monsters, I like the characters, I like the gameplay. They changed up one of the main gameplays because you have a gun now, but this game feels right whenever you beat a boss. It just feels like you just conquered your biggest fear. I would totally recommend it. It's a great PS4 exclusive. If you're just getting a PS4 this winter, this holiday season, I would definitely recommend picking up Bloodborne. It's a great entry into the Souls series. Next up is The Witcher 3, which is my runner-up for Game of the Year. This game is amazing, and I wish I had more time to play it because when I picked it up, I played it to a certain point, and then I stopped playing it because other games caught my attention. Like I think Arkham Knight came out soon after that, and so I stopped playing it. Recently, I went back and picked it up, and I played it to a certain point, and then I stopped again. This game is so hard to finish because it's so long, but I made it to a point where I was satisfied that I played the game, and it was a very emotional point in the game where I was like, this is where my adventure ends, and I'm okay with this ending right here because it was such an emotional journey to that point where if I moved on from that point, I would just feel unsatisfied. So I ended there, and I was perfectly fine with it. I got like 15 hours out of the game, and I'm perfectly fine. If you want to know the certain mission, it was the Baron's mission. I played through all that. No spoilers, but the ending is really heart-wrenching if you choose the right thing. And if a game can do that and still have more afterwards that I physically can't go back and play, maybe I'll get a chance to later on. I'm satisfied with what I had now. It's such a great game. Again, if you haven't played it this year, I highly recommend it. It's getting Game of the Year all across the board. One thing about the developers is they are so great because they gave away like 16 free pieces of DLC, and they created more DLC after the game came out that cost money, and it's super worth it. It's just, they're so humble developers in an era where it's so hard to find humble developers, so I'm happy you're not douchebags. Next on the list we have is Fallout 4, another open world game where I couldn't get into it because it's just so big. I played it for about a week or two. This is when I got my first job, so I was on and off playing it, and I haven't had a chance to go back to play it, but I'm definitely waiting to go back into Commonwealth and explore that whole world. We did an excellent video on it on Gaming Nuts, so you guys should go and check that out. I love every aspect of it. I love the building aspect where you can build your own houses and everything. Some people say the dialogue has been cut short of Fallout 3. Some people say Fallout is very similar to Fallout 3. I've never played Fallout 3, so this was a perfect entry into the series for me. It's a great game overall, and it's definitely worth the money. You get a whole bunch of content for the amount you pay. It should be more than that, in my opinion, but you know, I'm not the one pricing these games. Next on the list we have is Mario Maker, a Nintendo game made it on this list this year. What? How did that happen? Link, tell me. can't talk, he's a statue. So Mario Maker, it was a game where you can create your own Mario levels. What could they have possibly done to screw this up? I don't know what took them so long, but they did a good job and I'm happy for it. You can create your own Mario levels. You can play people's levels online. You get your money's worth because you get to play Mario for the rest of your life. I really hope this is the end of 2D Mario games, as it is, because they don't need to make any more. We got you covered, guys. And it's a great game to get connected with your favorite YouTubers, because a lot of YouTubers ask for fan submitted levels. You make a level, you submit it, they can play it. I got mine submitted on Dashi Games. It's a really cool video. He played my level, it was a shit level. It's a great way to get in touch with your favorite YouTubers. I also got featured on Game Explain, which is really cool. This next game was also my top 5 disappointing games of 2015. It's Batman Arkham Knight. Overall, looking back on it, it deserves to be in the top 10 list of best games of 2015 because in the grand scheme of things, it is a great game. Whether the problems I had with it was the story, the characters weren't that involving, the Batmobile, the open world, all that, just take that away and it's a fantastic game. The game got its gameplay. It's the best playing Batman game to date. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's new here. You get a whole bunch of content you get for your money. I'm starting to lose my fucking mind. I keep saying that so much. But overall, it's a very good game. It's an excellent game to end off the series. Even though I did find it disappointing, doesn't mean it's not a great game. Next is my game of the year, which is Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. I think I saw this game, was it E3? I think it was E3, and they showed like clips of it, and I hadn't really been following it all that much, and I finally got to see like this extended like 40-minute gameplay, and it grabbed me. Perfected the gameplay of any Metal Gear, any third-person stealth game. It perfected it. I don't think I can go back to any Tom Clancy game and be satisfied anymore. The open world was perfect, even though if not a little bit repetitive. You get so many missions. This is a 50-hour game at the least, along with other 50-hour games this year, like Witcher and Fallout 4. It's hard to find time, but I did power through this one and beat it, and the ending frustrated me to no end. Hey, we gotta have a twist in the game, and it's like, whoa, what? Alright, we'll just throw this in, I guess. Overall, it's the best game of the year to me, dude. And dudettes, I don't know. But Zach, why are you gonna give a company game of the year that's not even open anymore? It's because Konami wasn't the one who made this game. It was the people working at Konami. Kojima and all the janitors there now downgraded to janitor duty. The Phantom Pain is my game of the year. Let's move on to other ones though. I like how there's no structure to this video. Have you noticed? I swear there's 10. You want to count them? There's 10 games here. I don't like ranking them. Next is Dying Light. This is a game that I picked up late to the game, and I got it for like 20 bucks or something. There's Left 4 Dead, and then there's the first-person Left 4 Dead, or first-person zombie experience. I like to think of them as two separate entities, because Left 4 Dead is the best zombie game out there, but this is the best first-person action zombie game. It took what Dead Island did wrong and fixed most of it, and then put it into a right package for a first-person zombie experience. The gameplay was awesome, the parkour was awesome. There's a whole bunch of things this game got right. I think it got overshadowed by how early it came out in the year, but I still like to recognize it because it is a perfected zombie experience in a world where zombies in video games is so overdone it's not even funny. Next we have is a game that I'm conflicted about. It's Rise of the Tomb Raider for Xbox One. I enjoyed the game to no end. I'm kind of confused on the story, though, because I don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna quote most of the reviewers reviewing this game, saying it's not about the little bits and pieces of the game, it's looking at it as a whole and enjoying the experience after you beat the game. And overall, it's just a really good experience. However, there's something in there that's not right, but I haven't yet to find out what it is. I've called many helplines, trying to figure out what the problem with Rise of the Tomb Raider is. Next we have is another Nintendo game. What? Trust me, they've had more flaws this year than they have good eggs. This is a game that in America's got really late. It's called Yoshi's Woolly World, and it's a fantastic platformer because it blew me away. It blew my ass off. That squeaked more than my voice. Yeah, this game came out of nowhere because it got released like summer in England and Britain and fucking London, the UK and all that. those places overseas, over the pond, people have played it, and then it came out like mid-October for us, so it's kind of like, whoa, where was this game all our lives? And then it blew me away because I thought it was just gonna be another Yoshi's New Island, and it totally wasn't. It wasn't even a Kirby's Epic Yarn. It's like the best Yoshi game since the original Yoshi on SNES, Mario World 2, whatever it's called, Yoshi's Revenge or whatever the fuck it's called. This is a really good game, and if you're looking for a really good 2D platformer, I know they're vast and mysterious across the Wii U. There's not many of them. Trust me. Whoa! But if you're looking for a fresh, new idea, this game had so much innovation with it, which is something that Kirby's Epic Yarn had, so I guess they share that similar quality, where there's a lot of innovation in the way you play the levels, the game mechanics, the gameplay. Got a whole bunch of Yarn Yoshis, has pretty cool amiibo support. It's an overall really good game, and I would recommend it to any Wii U owner or any fan of 2D platformers, because it's nothing like that crap shoot that was Yoshi's New Island. Trust. The game that's ending off this list, but in no way is the best, because I already said which one was the best, is Mortal Kombat X for... Why am I saying what it's for? Mortal Kombat X is the last game that I'm going to talk about today. This is the last game I'm going to talk about for 2015. This game was revived the Mortal Kombat series from the last iteration, which was Mortal Kombat 9, and put it on next-gen consoles. Playing this game with friends and family, especially when you're good at it, is a plus. And it's really gory. I like all the finishers and everything. If you go back to play previous games, they're gonna look like kindergartners made the fatalities in the old game compared to this. It's pretty brutal, and I love it for that. It's just another example of why Rocksteady is good at what they do. They're really good at making Batman games and really good at making fighting games. And I think they should keep on with the series. Maybe switch it up a little bit. Maybe bring back something else. Maybe give Mortal Kombat a little bit of a break, because I can't see this going away anytime soon. There's a lot of modes for it. There's paid DLC, which is kind of crap, but they have a whole bunch of new characters coming. I'm sure they'll have a championship edition or something where they have all the characters coming at one point. But it's a great fighting game, and I think it's my favorite fighting game in 2015, to be honest with you. Game of the year was Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't know why I decided to just throw it in the middle. Fuck, there's no structure to this channel, are you kidding me? Alright, I've been talking for like 15 minutes straight without a drink of water. What was your favorite video game of 2015? If you liked any of the games in 2015. There's a lot of crap shoots in 2015, and if you want to see my top 10 disappointing games of this year, check the link below. It'll take you right to it. Like I said, Batman Arkham Knight's on there, so if you want to see a little bit of controversy over there. And then, I don't know, it was a good year for gaming, and I hope 2016 holds just as much. There's a lot of games coming out in 2016. I usually do a top 10 anticipated games, whatever, in January. Maybe you can expect that on here, I don't know. Maybe I'll jump off a bridge before then. Fuck. But as for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, or Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the fuck you celebrate. I will see you guys in 2016 unless somehow I do a video of something I get for Christmas, maybe an unboxing of it. There'll be short little videos in between there, but we're really revving up the sketches and comedy sketches and skits and whatnot in 2016. We already have a video for January 2nd ready. It's a parody of a commercial. Little wink wink hint hint. And I will be done with this big project I'm working on then. So expect more Clickmates stuff coming in 2016, and we're revving back up gaming. We're taking a little bit of break right now. So lots more to come in 2016. Hope you guys enjoyed 2015 with us, and I will see you guys then. So make sure to subscribe if you're new, comment down below, leave a like, and goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
This
You think this is a fucking game?
So we got